Hey everybody, it is Mike Young, the head Florida Snowbird, or at least the founder of this group. I just want to say hi to everybody, and I think it's awesome that the group has grown so much. By the way, I am 53 years young. I'm not quite old enough to get into an over 55 community, although I think some of them have like little things where I can sneak in early. So maybe my wife and I, who turns 53 in November, in a couple weeks, actually, will be able to get in. I don't know. Anyway, comment on this video if you know about that for over 55 communities. But welcome. Glad you're here. I wanted to make a quick video to kind of explain some changes that you guys have already maybe noticed have happened in the group just today. And I'm recording this video because I want to make sure you guys get updated right away. Not only have the changes actually gone into effect today, but they've been kind of building for some time through the moderator group. And thank you to all the moderators. We have like a whole team of moderators, which is definitely required because, we got almost 100,000 people here. We'd love to see more people. We think Florida's great, especially in the winter time. And I know the locals don't really seem to like us so much. So let's try to change that. I don't know. Don't sit going 50 miles an hour in the fast lane on one of the interstates or anything. I think I posted something about that recently. But let's get into the changes. What are the changes? First of all, biggest change of all is that everybody who has a property for either rent or for sale that posts their property here in the group has got to have a link. Now, what am I talking about? Like, Mike, what link are you talking about? Like I'm trying to do this on a low budget. I don't want to hire any realtors or whatever or property management services. That's fine. But we just want to make sure that you are somehow legitimate and not a known scammer. So we want some kind of a link. We know it doesn't go 100% to reducing scammers to zero, but it really helps. And if you want to get some free links or some advice, go into the group description of the Florida Snowbirds and look near the bottom, and you will see a hyperlink in that group description that kind of takes you to a conversation within the group here, and it talks about where you can get best sources for links, for hyperlinks, or not hyperlinks, just links in general, where you're listing your property online. So it's out there. Okay. So it's not like a mystery. Because I know you don't want weirdos showing up at your house. Nobody does, but we can't have it like a mystery to where we don't know what you're renting, who owns the house. You hear all these scams all the time about people sending money in and they got nothing. They show up, somebody else is living there. Who knows what. We don't want any of that to happen. If you have any other ideas, comment below here on this video, share this video, tag this video, like put your friends hyperlinked or tagged as a comment below so that they see that this is going on. The other thing that we got going on in the Snowbirds group is that we have questions now. Okay, we have actual approvals that are needed for new participants within the group. We're hoping this will cut down on spam and ridiculous attention grabbing videos of who knows what going on that we've seen in the past, in the recent past. We don't like them. We know you don't like them. This is also more work for our moderator team, and say thank you out there to the moderator team. Thank you. Okay, we really appreciate the work you're doing. I do as much work as I can as well, and hopefully it's a great valuable resource for you guys, and hopefully the questions aren't too much. And the questions, no big deal. I mean, and we just want to make sure that you're not a scammer. I know, because that's the biggest thing that we have to deal with here in the group is kind of weeding out the scammers from the snowbirds. And we just want snowbirds and not scammers. And we like to have fun. We like to enjoy the winter. And guess what? It's almost snowbird time. I know that my wife and I are making plans to head down to Florida within the next 2 weeks or less. Count down, because the colors of the leaves are changing nice and bright up north, and that means it's time for snowbirds to go down to Florida. So it's going to get crowded, more crowded than ever. And be nice, snowbirds. Be good drivers. Be friendly. Wave to people. You don't have to just be driving a Jeep to wave to one another. You can wave at anybody in Florida. Just act nice. Treat people the way you want to be treated. We know Florida. I've been coming down to Florida for winter so many years in a row. That's why I started this group. And it's out of control right now. When I say out of control, I mean the prices are out of control. The number of people down there is just out of control. It's hard to find some peace. So be that peace that you want to see happening in Florida, because it's a beautiful place. It's so nice. All the sunlight, the warmth, okay, the light therapy for those of you with seasonal affective disorder. If you have that, comment down below, because I have that. Okay, that's why I got to come down to Florida. it's the only way, because my wife and I usually walk after work hours. And if you're up north, walking after work hours, it's dark. There's no making up for that. So we got to come down to Florida. We can't wait to come down to Florida. Let's all treat each other well. Let us know too what you think is going to happen with the real estate market. I don't know. Comment down below. I'm a licensed realtor, not in Florida, but in North Carolina, and I do think that we're kind of at the top, you know, in many ways. But just curious as to what you think. But either way, we're still going to have fun this winter, right? We're going to rent properties. We're going to go down to the properties we own. We're going to camp out. We're going to stay in the RVs. Whatever your plans are as a snowbird, and let us know below what's your favorite way to snowbird. Any or all this above. Again, tag people. Just let everybody know that we're making the group better, and it will get bigger. So we want to make it as best as we possibly can, have the most fun experience for you guys. Thank you for being with us all these years. I don't even know how many years we've been doing this group, but it's been a long, long time, and we cannot wait to get to 100,000 snowbirds. Look forward to seeing you this winter. Talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.